all 5 Satoru Gojo's techniques.
Topic preview. Audio and captions begin shortly. Ever wondered how Satoru Gojo remains completely untouchable while obliterating his enemies with the flick of a finger? Gojo turns physics into a deadly playground, trapping you in the spatial paradox of infinity before crushing your surroundings with the gravitational pull of blue. He can flip that power into the explosive repulsion of red, or hit reality's delete key by erasing matter entirely with the imaginary mass of hollow purple. And if you're still standing, his unlimited void floods your brain with 6 months of sensory data in just a heartbeat, leaving you in total catatonia. Ready to see what infinity actually feels like?
So imagine like walking toward a wall, and with every step you take, the distance between you and that wall just cuts in half.
Right, so you get closer, but since it keeps halving forever, you never actually hit it.
Exactly. I mean, back in 490 BC, that was just Zeno's paradox, right?
Yeah.
Just a thought experiment. But if you're Satoru Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen, that is literally your ultimate defense.
It really is. And we've got a massive stack of sources today, from theoretical physics journals to hardcore anime lore breakdowns.
Yeah, so our mission for this deep dive is decoding exactly how this show takes high-level calculus and quantum physics and, turns it into raw superpower. So grab a coffee, girl, because we are about to completely bend reality today.
You really are, because in standard everyday math, that infinite series of halves eventually converges, right? You hit the wall.
Yeah.
But Gojo's defensive aura, which is called infinity, actively stops that limit from ever converging.
It's so like watching a frustrating video buffer. When it gets to 99% and then just hangs there forever, completely frozen.
That is a perfect analogy. Physically, though, he's not just hiding behind some magic brick wall. He's actually warping the space-time metric right around his body.
Wait, so how does that work?
Well, he creates a localized distortion. It's actually really similar to a black hole's Schwarzschild metric, except it stays perfectly neutral.
Okay, time out. Back up. What exactly is a Schwarzschild metric? Translate that into plain English for me and our listener here, because that sounds like heavy astrophysics.
Yeah, fair enough. So the Schwarzschild metric is basically just the math formula that describes how a black hole bends physical space.
Oh, okay, so Gojo is doing that, just without the crazy gravity pull.
Exactly. If an enemy tries to punch him head on, the spatial coordinates of their fist literally stop advancing toward him. They freeze asymptotically, like they're hovering right at the edge of an event horizon.
That is wild. But what if it's not a direct punch? Like, what about a glancing blow?
For that, he creates an outer radius where the attack's tangential velocity just drops to 0, so it smoothly curves the threat right away from him.
Okay, that makes total sense for defense. But, I mean, what's stopping him from just reversing that math and weaponizing it?
Well, absolutely nothing. I mean, that's exactly what his technique Blue does.
Oh, right, the implosion thing.
Yeah, he creates a localized scenario of negative distance. So space violently compresses to fill the empty vacuum, creating this crushing attraction. It's a lot like cosmological blue shift, where space itself contracts.
So instead of pulling, what if he pushes?
Then you get red. By pushing the energy backward with a reverse curse technique, he forces an explosive spatial expansion from a single point.
Kind of like redshift in our expanding universe.
Exactly. And because reversing the energy takes double the effort, red packs twice the destructive power of blue.
Okay, but physics naturally hates a vacuum, right?
Yeah.
What happens if you take the explosive push of red and, smash it into the implosive pull of blue at the exact same time?
That gives you his ultimate attack, hollow purple, because physics just completely breaks down when a single point is pushed and pulled simultaneously. It snaps the Lorentzian metric.
Hold on, snapping a Lorentzian metric. You're breaking reality on me again. What does that actually mean?
The Lorentzian metric is basically the mathematical fabric of space and time. When he snaps it, he breaks the rules of reality in that specific spot. The clash generates an imaginary unit, which leads to imaginary mass.
Like tachyons.
Exactly like tachyons, those theoretical particles that move faster than light. When Gojo weaponizes this imaginary mass against real matter, it doesn't just burn or cut.
It acts like reality's delete key.
Yes, it erases matter from existence by literally deleting its atomic coordinates.
Okay, let's be real for a second, though. If a human brain is running infinite math calculations 24/7 just to do all this, that brain should completely fry.
Oh, it absolutely would fry anyone else. But Gojo survives this cognitive overload because of a rare trait called the six eyes, which grants him near infinite processing power.
Plus, he's constantly destroying and healing his own brain tissue, right?
Right, and that immense processing capability is what lets him use his trump card, the unlimited void.
So instead of attacking physical space, he's attacking cognitive space.
Precisely. He traps opponents in an empty void and floods them with limitless raw data. Think of the brain as a receiver with very finite bandwidth.
So unlimited void is just a literal DDoS attack on that bandwidth, like opening a million browser tabs until the computer crashes.
Way worse than that. Imagine every single sensation, thought, sight, and sound you could possibly experience over 6 entire months.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and now picture all of that forcefully injected into your brain in exactly 0.2 seconds. It causes instant, paralyzing catatonia.
That is terrifying. It really proves that when physics bleeds into reality, pure math becomes the absolute scariest superpower.
It is brilliant character design, but honestly, it also raises a genuinely unsettling question about our own minds.
It really does. It leaves you wondering if our human brains are just these finite receivers that can be so easily overwhelmed by sensory data. How much of the actual universe's math and reality are our brains constantly filtering out right now just to keep us sane?
Hi, thanks for watching. If you want more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. Bye.